Assalamu alaikum dear viewers, welcome to e-learning point. This is your host Sir Ali, and today we are back with an amazing video on personality grooming. So dear viewers, in today's video we have the topic of how are you, right? In this video we are going to ask our friends, our relatives, our neighbors, whoever we meet in the morning, in afternoon, that how are you? It's a basic gesture when we try to start any conversation or when we are talking to somebody. In the very beginning we ask them like how are they. Perfect. So now in this video we are going to see that what are the different phrases we can use to replace the simple how are you, and we can boost our conversation, we can sound more like a native speaker. Perfect. So without any further ado, let's just start with the first one. How are you doing? The first one says, how are you doing? So here we can take an example that, how are you doing, Ali? Hey, Sarah, what's up? How are you doing? Right? So instead of saying, how are you, we can start with, how are you doing? Aap kaise hain? Right? So we can say like this, how are you doing? The second one in the queue says, how are things? This is another amazing gesture to say, how are you? For example, हम रोज़मर्रा जब बात कर रहे होते हैं, so we are keep on saying, how are you, how are you, how are you? Now, the basic reason to make these video is that I want to skip the repetition. I want you guys to change the habit of keep on repeating the same usual words, right? So based on these video, you are going to get certain different words, certain different phrases which you can use in your daily based conversation, and you can definitely boost your speaking power. So the second one says, how are things? So now we can take an example that you went to your school and you met one of your friends, right? So instead of saying how are you, you asked him or her that how are things? How have you been, right? Now the next one in the list says what's up, right? क्या हाल है? कैसा चल रहा है सब? What's up? It's a casual basic way to say how are you, right? When we are talking to our friends, our colleagues, तो उस पर हम लोग जो है बहुत ही ज़्यादा कैजुअल वे में बात कर रहे होते हैं, बहुत ज़्यादा फॉर्मल नहीं होते हम लोग. सो ओवर देयर इंस्टेड ऑफ सेइंग द होल सेंटेंस लाइक हाउ आर यू, यू कैन सिंपली से व्हाट्स अप. You can say what's up Ali, how did your weekend go? Or what's up Sarah, how was your vacations? Now next comes what's new, right? This is another amazing word that if you want to ask somebody that how has been their vacation, or how has been the whole week they have been missing over here, right? वो आपके पास नहीं थे. समझें कि कोई दोस्त है आपका जो एक हफ़्ते के बाद आपसे मिल रहा है, या आप कह लें कि 2 दिन की छुट्टियां गुजार कर आया हुआ है, या कोई ऐसी चीज़ है जो आपके माइंड में है, एंड यू वांट टू आस्क योर फ्रेंड और समबडी whoever you are talking to, so you can say what's new. ये छोटा सा वर्ड व्हाट्स न्यू जो है, इसके भी बैकग्राउंड पे यही मीनिंग चल रहे होते हैं कि हाउ आर यू, या फिर जो आप चीज़ पूछना चाह रहे हैं, तो वो जब आप उनको कहते हैं कि व्हाट्स न्यू, तो फिर वो आपको बताते हैं कि हाँ भाई इस तरह से ये हुआ वो हुआ, लाइक दैट, एंड द कन्वर्सेशन स्टार्ट्स. फॉर एग्जाम्पल यू कैन से दैट ओ फरहान, लॉन्ग टाइम नो सी, हाउ हैज़ यू बीन, व्हाट्स न्यू, राइट? तो यहाँ पे आप बता सकते हैं कि जी फरहान से आप बहुत ही लंबे टाइम के बाद मिल रहे हैं, तो आप उससे कह रहे हैं कि कैसा रहा सब, and what's new, right? Next, moving on, the word says how is it going. This is another way to say how are you. Now how is it going? Now this phrase how is it going is being used regular basis in our daily based conversation, like when we are interacting with somebody after a short while. इसकी एग्जांपल आप इस तरह से ले लें कि जब आप क्लासरूम के अंदर ही होते हैं, अब बीच में ब्रेक टाइम हो गया, या कुछ देर के लिए आप अपने क्लास से बाहर चले जाते हैं या अपने दोस्तों से नहीं मिले, एंड देन अगेन यू कम बैक और आप देखते हैं कि आपका दोस्त कोई काम कर रहा है. सो यू कैन सिंपली आस्क हिम हाउ इज़ इट गोइंग, कैसा चल रहा है सब, या कैसे हो तुम, राइट? सो ये एक बहुत ज़बरदस्त तरीका है टू इनिशिएट द कन्वर्सेशन, या टू आस्क समबडी द व्हाट ही इज़ डूइंग, हाउ इज़ इट गोइंग, राइट? नेक्स्ट कम्स हाउ हैव यू बीन. So this also refers to how are you. So you can simply say how have you been, right? कैसा रहा सब कुछ. Again here we can take the same example that if you are meeting somebody after a long or a short time period, so you may ask him like how have you been, pay regards, and then say how have you been, कैसा रहा, how did your weekend go, how have you been, right? Next one, the last sentence in this queue says, what is going, right? Now here we will see that this is a very short and casual way of asking somebody that how are they or how are you, right? So you may say that what is going. When you're talking like a native speaker, so you usually use such sort of words, such sort of phrases to express what you mean actually, right? So over here we can use how is going or what is going, right? So here we can take the example that, hey Ahmad, what is going? Have you done the PST assignment or have you done the chemistry homework? Right? So you can ask your friend or your siblings or whoever you're talking to that what is going, right? So dear viewers, this is it about today's video. I really hope you enjoyed it. Give this video a big thumbs up. Subscribe to this channel e-learning point, and I'll meet you guys with another video. Till then, take care. Allah Hafiz.